This is a Weaver Line train to Liverpool Street.
Hello, I'm on the way to my workout class. But there's something in the air. Excuse me. I'm having a super busy day. I might work in the coffee shop for a little bit after, but yeah, that's it. I also have new songs. I'm also rushing and running late, as always. I survived. I felt really strong today, which was very nice because that's not always the case. And I debated working from a coffee shop for a bit, but I'm super busy today and I don't know, I just have that kind of work that you need like silence for, you know? Because like sometimes when I have like admin work and stuff to do, I quite like to do it in a coffee shop, but today I have thinking work to do, so I think it's better to be at home. And also I'm trying not to spend money and I want to work from a coffee shop maybe tomorrow, and I have food at home. So boring. You know, one thing about London in this weather, you never quite know what people are going to wear. It's either going to be a winter puffer coat or a summer dress. I've seen both today and yeah, you never quite know what the weather's actually like. Hello! I feel like this is a new view because I've moved my desk in my office space. Got my laptop here, obviously, and I just made myself a little tuna melt, which I didn't film because it's kind of not very appealing to look at when you film it, to be honest, and I filmed it 1,000 times and I always put the same stuff in there, so I thought that's maybe not very interesting to you. But anyways, I have a couple of colds now and I really need to shower, in case you're wondering. I'm gonna go after my colds to be fresh. And I'm telling you, working out helps so much. As I said, I'm working on like a really big project at the minute. So I feel like going out and just going to your workouts and get some fresh air and take like a proper break helps me so much. It's so important for my mental health. And I feel like now coming back to work, my mind is fresh again. I feel like I can think again. And I feel like that's especially important if you do like creative work, strategic work, just anything that requires like a lot of brain power. I feel like you need to get out. You can't just sit in front of your laptop for 8 hours a day because your output is not going to be very good probably. So, and also it's not going to feel very good either. Excuse me. Anyways, I'll eat my tuna melt, do my calls, and then gonna hop in the shower. Sorry, I'm covering my company logo on my hoodie. I'm wearing my company merch today. How uncool of me, but I had a shower and then basically just worked for the rest of the day. I'm gonna have a very busy day tomorrow and then I think it's gonna calm down a bit, but I feel like my job is making me dumb and also kind of like antisocial in a way, because I feel like I don't have the energy after work to hang out with friends and like to socialize. And dumb, I mean I also don't have the energy to, I don't know, like learn something new, because I'm obviously trying to study for the Life in the UK test, which is such an important thing for me, right? But I had to move the test again because I have this really big work deadline this week, and I just feel like mentally I just didn't have any capacity to like focus on that and like study for that and stuff like that, because my job is just taking all the energy, if you know what I mean. So I'll have to think of ways to kind of combat that. I don't want my job to kind of affect my personal life, so I think I just have to find ways to not let it affect me that much, because quite frankly I'm not getting paid enough to live like this. Yeah, stay tuned. I think hopefully in the rest of this video I'll figure it out, or at least I'll try some things to kind of work against that. But for now, it's just a thought that crossed my mind, and I'm too exhausted to think about it, which proves my point. On a lighter topic, I'm home alone, so I just need to cook for myself, which is glorious. I don't have many groceries in the fridge. I don't have any veggies, like nothing at all, I think. This is gonna be a super basic meal with whatever I can find in the fridge, which is kind of like remotely healthy. Thank you. It's already like 4 p.m. I've just been working away. I want to share something. I know it sounds really cringe, and I don't know, I don't always do this, but basically when I have a phase where I'm really busy at work and get like really stressed out, I literally just take like 10 minutes and put on like a really funky playlist, like just like some music where you know that's gonna get your mood up, and I literally just sit somewhere or have a little dance, or just stare out the window with the music on. I'd also obviously take a bit of a screen break, take a bit of a brain break, and just kind of exist, and I always feel better after. Sometimes I even just stand on the balcony for a little bit with music on. But it does help, so a little coping strategy, if you will. And I feel like another thing that always helps is sending voice notes to my friends and just having a little vent. I've been also trying to force myself more to text, I suppose. I'm a really bad texter. I write a lot at work. I'm in content marketing, so like I write basically all day, or like I look at text, I read or write or just anything. Like anyways, there's a lot of text. So at the end of the workday, the last thing I want to do is texting. So that's my excuse for being a bad texter, but I don't want to be that person that's like really hard to text with. I know I still am, but I'm trying to be better, and I just always think like I don't want my work to like affect my social life like that, if you know what I mean. New thing I've been doing, I reply to one message every day that's been sitting in my inbox. Yeah, that's another tip to I suppose create a better work-life balance. I just wanted to give you a glimpse into how lazy I am, because I feel like I get comments all the time just kind of asking how I keep myself like motivated, and if I have like natural drive or if I have to force myself to do things. I just want to let you know I am naturally very lazy and I do need to force myself to pretty much do anything other than sitting on the sofa and eating crisps. And right now I have a dilemma because I have 0 groceries at home. I just can't get myself to go out and just buy groceries. It's also raining, to be fair, and it's pretty cold. But still, I feel like that's not normal, right? I feel like every other person would just go out and get the groceries and make like a nice lunch. I'm on my lunch break, by the way, so I could go out. I'm too lazy. I'd rather just eat all the random stuff that I can find in the house. I'm sorry, this is low-key kind of embarrassing to admit, but I was also low-key thinking about getting groceries delivered, but something about it just kind of icks me out. I don't know, especially like if you're able to go to the shop and it's like a 5-minute walk for me. Left the house. Wow, glorious. It took me quite a while. As you can see, the sun came out as well. There's still like some really dark clouds, and I didn't even take an umbrella. Anyways, it feels really good to be out. And I know that when I'm in like a cycle like that, I really just need some fresh air. I need to go to the park and touch some grass, you know, and just be in nature for a bit and hopefully reset my nervous system. And hopefully I'm in the mood to work out after this. But yeah, first of all, I think I just need some fresh air. Wow, these smell so good. Okay, this might be a bit too weird, but can anyone relate to that lives abroad? Every time I hear German, I'm so shocked. Like, I'm so shocked that there's other German people here, but I feel like there's loads in London. I don't know why I'm so shocked every time. But yeah, I feel so much better already. And even though I don't feel like it, I know that the final piece in this puzzle is working out. Oh my god, I just saw a cat. Hold on. I'm afraid I can't film anymore because I give myself the ick when I feel myself working out. But just know I do a lot of this and this. Okay, bye.
Aber wenn du einen Brady treffen willst, ist auch gut für die Leute im Straßenverkehr.